Hey, welcome to Farm Talk Friday. It's November 25th, 2022. I'm Ken Jordan. This is my beautiful wife, Giovanna. Hello, honey.
Hi, baby.
Doing some twirling?
Yeah, this is Hibiscus Burlesque.
Listen, so, we live in Costa Rica. This is our home country. But I must admit, I'm still pulling for and a big fan of the U.S. men's national team, who just played to a thrilling draw against England. England was, they were supposed to really destroy the U.S., and the U.S. should have won. We were, I think, the better team. Anyway, World Cup action.
What's a draw?
A draw is a tie. 0-0 tie.
Well, I think that's pretty good considering they said, as some people think that the U.S. is an inferior team.
Yeah, and even though 0-0 is really exciting, but it is frustrating. Soccer, football, whatever you want to call it, with these 0-0 ties, just do a shootout or some overtime or something. They do that in the knockout rounds. But anyway,
I don't have a lot of opinions on soccer.
Listen, this is Farm Talk Friday.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about farming, but before that, we'd like to announce that this Sunday is our little community offering that my beautiful wife Giovanna throws. It's called a mercadito or mercado or
Mercado Delicioso.
Yeah, exactly.
So that will be happening at Wonderland Restaurant and Boutique, which is our community's restaurant owned by Jasmine.
Your hair looks beautiful.
Oh, thanks, baby.
And so do your earrings. Look at it. Turn to the side.
I know, the earrings look really cool.
Yeah.
Got them at a little boutique in the city.
All right.
But what were we talking about?
We were talking about the market.
Oh, yeah, the market. So Jasmine won't be there, but Mayra will. And so we're going to have some sort of breakfast foods. I don't know if it's crepes or I don't know. I don't know what she said. But batidos for sure. So that's smoothies here in Costa Rica. We make really nice fruit smoothies.
We have a wonderful
fruity
organic produce market every Saturday here in Montezuma.
Run by Honey.
Yeah, run by Honey. And it's fantastic. And this in no way competes with that or offers any of the same things. This is just a totally different community get-together, giveaways, offerings, things like that. It's a really cool little community event.
Thanks, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just texted an old friend the other day. I said, hey, Steph, I never thought I would end up being a community organizer for a market. But here I am, 4 markets in, something I'm doing now.
Yeah.
But it's fun. So this week we're going to have a couple community introductions. Herbie from Futuro Verde, he's one of the new directors over at the school. It's going to just introduce himself for the community. And hopefully Leticia will be able to come. She's from Horse Spirit Healing. And then Arena came today. We had a meeting because she's going to help me.
Is that Mike Simpson of the Dust Brothers watching?
I don't know.
Do I know another Mike Simpson?
I don't know.
That would be awesome. Hi, Mike.
Uncle Larry. I'm thrown off now.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what I was talking about. Oh yeah, Leticia, Horse Spirit Healing. Hopefully we'll be there. But for sure, Arena is going to speak about some new, not emotional management. I don't want to say too much about it because I think I'm. So that would be the reason for anyone watching this from the local area to come, is to find out what Arena is super excited to talk to you about. But these are just short little talks that she's going to do. Anyway, life on the farm.
Yes.
Do you have anything that you want to?
It's been raining like friggin' crazy, man.
It's October rain still.
4 inches a night.
Yeah, so the other night we had to go to the city and we came back and we're used to living here now, and we sometimes have rain that we call machine gun rain, it's so hard. And then we've had wall rain, where it's a dam broke, or it's just a wall of rain, not maybe like a wall of sound, but wall of rain. And this it did not seem like it was raining as much as it did, but I went out and one of our pathways looked like a giant anaconda had slithered. I mean, like our pathway was destroyed, and Ken spent time, I don't know, before this rainy season, like getting things installed so we wouldn't have our property be destroyed like that. But it's just fascinating, like how water is so powerful.
Yes.
And it's like, wow, you were overflowing here and just decided to go over here and look at what you did. That's amazing. We were able to fix the pathway. It wasn't anything too destructive, but yeah, the rain has been preventing the pruning that I so desperately wanted to do during this time period, because we have this small window of time, like you have like rainy season, and especially at the end of rainy season, you don't want to prune the trees because you don't want them to develop mold or any kind of fungus. But as soon as it starts to go into our summer, we kind of only have like 2 seasons here. Then you have other problems, like the trees are flowering and they're fruiting, and you don't really want to interrupt them while they're doing that. So you're trying to get this window, and like the window is closing. So anyway, and I care about our trees. I care about them. We've been tending to them for years.
We'll get some sunny days and it'll all happen.
Yeah. And so I posted earlier this week about anonas. So I noticed that our anonas that I've talked about a few times now, because I'm like, they're so hard. When are they going to get right? And a couple of them were turning black. I'm like, no, like they haven't even ripened. And then now they're turning black on the tree. What's going on? And so Adriana, who's our permaculture specialist that helps us, she sent me something that said, why are my sugar apples turning black? Which was new to me. I'm like, oh, anonas are sugar apples. Interesting.
And the reason was?
That there might be some kind of like waspy pest, and so I had to cut off the black ones today and throw them into the jungle far away from the tree.
And we probably have that wasp.
Yeah. But it also could be a fungus.
We have all the bugs.
We have all we have all the things. So we'll see if it was a wasp, and we'll just see what happens. We're new. The anonas are new this year, so we're excited to keep going down that pathway. Anything else for you?
Is there a new pinup? What's happening?
No, I just wanted to talk about permaculture pinup, but I kind of did my act at the beginning of the show.
Yes, the tassels.
The tassels, the
hibiscus flower tassels.
Hibiscus burlesque.
Okay.
Yeah. So permaculture pinup. If you haven't checked it out, it's a cute little website that I developed. It's like a project under Green Wave, and we did some amazing. We have like 12 interviews of different women that I thought deserved to be shown. Not like scantily clad or anything, but just like they're showing up in the world and doing their part to make the world live in a little bit of more harmonious way in what we think is. So anyway, we also have information on like what permaculture is on that site, and the principles, and there's 12 principles, like 3 major guidelines. If you're interested, go over there, permaculturepinup.org.
And honey, what about your new invention for the chicks?
Oh yeah, chickens. We always have to talk about the chickens. So before I talk about the invention, I want to talk about crema and butterscotch, because I forgot to say it last week, but they did the cutest thing ever. We've had such a heartbreak with chickens, and we were told that this would happen. Everyone that has had chickens has told us that you're gonna lose some, and so we have, and so I get a little bit worried, and so I was checking them out the other day.
Spoiler alert, we didn't lose any.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no, they're fine. But Butterscotch, who used to be Ken's favorite, she was doing something weird, and she laid out her she was like laying on the ground, but she was like spreading out her wings, and I couldn't tell. And this was like not on a rainy day. So I'm like, are you hot? Are you just like, sometimes chickens like to roll around in mud and dirt, and I mean, they're not pigs, so they're not like rolling around so much in mud, but they like doing dust baths. And anyway, so I didn't know what she was doing. I'm like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you falling over? And then at Crema, Ken's Platinum Blonde, the other one, went over and did the same thing with butterscotch. And then you had like 2 girls doing this.
You
Just
didn't-
like
did you
doing
get
a
a-
layout for me.
Did you get a picture of this?
No, I had no phone. And
Okay.
like if I had gone back, I would have missed the moment. So I just took it in for myself and
Right.
thought I would transmit it via Farm Talk
If
Friday.
you only had like a cyborg eye, you know,
Yeah,
it could have.
yeah. Google Glass or whatever. No thanks. No hybridization here. Anyway,
Yeah.
so, oh yeah, the contraption. Well, do you want to talk about it? Because you...
All right. What can we see there?
No, well, okay. So, this blue one is what we call the egg glue. And we don't call it that, but the company that makes it, Omelette, they call it an egg glue.
It's our small chicken tractor where we only have 2 chickens right now.
That, the
And
blue one.
It's
yeah.
only like a 2 or 3 meter run, which isn't very far. And
I don't even know if it's is it 3 meters?
2
I mean,
or
I think it's like
3.
3 feet.
I don't know.
It's so
Anyway,
it's small.
it's small. They didn't have a lot of room to run. So Giovanna came up with
Or
a
scratch.
great idea.
okay. So for anyone that followed us, I don't know, a year or so ago, was it only a year with Shakti?
Well, anyway, we had an extra structure.
Okay, let me talk about Shakti. Okay, but I know it's complicated. So we had this structure that we custom designed for Shakti, and you can visit the Shakti Journey and Green Wave House videos from last year. So we had this structure, and like vines were growing on it. It wasn't doing anything, and I just realized, I'm like, hey, we could use that if we just had a door. Like we could put it up against the egg glue, and then they would have like room on the back and the front. And so we got our land manager, Jason, to figure it out, and they're really happy and they're absolutely loving it. So, and it's, it's kind of like living in a place with high ceilings. Like if they just feel better, like the egg glue is a little short, and I don't know. I might have to talk to
So
Omelette.
we have 2 of our chickens have even freer range. now.
They are, a little bit more free range.
Yeah,
They're still
Cool.
chicken tractor chickens, but
it works great.
yeah, they're happy and laying eggs, so it's good. So the last thing is just Giving Tuesday is Tuesday.
It's
and-
this coming Tuesday?
yeah, and so so that's a thing in the charity nonprofit space where we're like, hey, like, are you in the spirit of giving? Like,
So we've got some suggestions. Greenwave.org.
no, greenwave.eco.
Greenwave.eco. It's even a better website.
Ken's not a board member or anything.
Greenwave.eco. And also there's
Well, so under Green Wave, you can donate directly to all the projects that we help, which is the school Futuro Verde. So they're like a holistic school that is pre-K through 12 now. We have the IB program there, and we've done lots of projects with them over the years, but we're a fiscal sponsor for these 3 that I'm going to mention. The Kara Mogensen Reserve is a biological reserve about 2 hours north from here. So if you ever come to visit, it's, and Harry, I know you're on right now, we have to get you to the reserve. It's really, really beautiful. And then Wild Sun.
Wild
Sun,
Sun
of course.
Animal Rescue.
Wildlife Rescue Center for...
Wild Sun Wildlife Rescue
Yeah,
Center.
and so we help... What do we do at Wild Sun, Ken?
We're the fiscal sponsor.
Yeah, but what does Wild Sun do?
Wild Sun takes in injured animals, like we have a lot of monkeys that get electrocuted on the power lines here.
Not like on our farm, but
Yeah,
in the
but
local area.
they take in any. They don't take in birds or dogs or anything like that. No,
They
do
take in birds.
They take in birds. They don't take in dogs or
It's,
cats.
it's a wildlife rescue center.
Yeah, not domesticated animals.
Yeah.
But one of the big things they do is they've got this Scarlet Macaw reintroduction program, which is bringing back scarlet macaws to this area. They were chased away by the cattle farming in the past, and now they're being reintroduced, and we're seeing macaws flying all over the place, which is wonderful.
Yeah. And it wasn't like they got scared from the cows, but that there's a lot of deforestation to make cow pastures.
Yeah.
So anyway, Giving Tuesday is Tuesday, and if you find any of that interesting, you can find all the projects on greenwave.eco. And I love it, honey. Or maybe you should do the hibiscus burlesque.
No.
No.
All right.
So yeah, I hope that I answered your question. Yes, I see that you got it. Oh, tree clearing. Yes, tree clearing, destruction of habitat. I don't think the government meant to, but they're like, hey, we want to introduce people to this area. Maybe we should promote a business for them. They're like, cattle farming. And then they cleared the forests. And, we still have like biological corridors that there's certain groups that are trying to protect. The government does protect those, but we're trying to like extra protect them. And so,
And
anyway.
if you were to get in a helicopter or a small plane and fly above this area, you only see trees. So there's a lot of trees here, but there was a lot of cattle farming as well. So.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of trees, but it used to be. You see the cows.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, we hope everyone had a wonderful, celebration if you are doing that. It's
Hey, and we hope you had a wonderful
complicated.
Thanksgiving if you celebrate
Hey,
that
Robin.
kind of thing. And now, hey, it's Black Friday.
No, don't say that. We do not promote consumerism here at
Okay.
the Greenwave House.
But it is still Black Friday.
It is, but what's more important is Giving Tuesday coming up on Tuesday, greenwave.eco. Okay, so have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you
Next week.
Next week.